Hello everybody! We're back. And this man has a large salmon for an arm. This man right here with no face yet. Welcome back to the Noir Detective Office drawing. I think this is gonna be my last art stream for a while. I was considering starting a new game today instead, but I thought we'll just do one more of these, and then next week I'll either start 2 new games or we'll just start 1 new game and we'll do it both days. So yeah, we'll see how much of this we can get done. We still got a lot to do, a lot of requests to do, but I think, you know, I feel like I'm gonna try to just be less hard on myself and just, you know, get the pieces done and down and just, you know, get it to all come together. Hi Superior, hi Bonch, hi Hexamate, hello, not first but present. Yeah, I should do like attendance. Slappy, hello, welcome. Okay, yeah, so today for the music we have a short hike music, which is super like upbeat and fun. So yeah, as far as things to draw, what we are drawing right now is this man. That's what we were in the middle of. This is Francis York Morgan from Deadly Premonition, and he has a salmon for an arm. You're 6 layers deep in this shape stuff, not to keep talking about this game, but you know, but just so I know why you're slowly losing your mind. Is it like a mobile game? Because I feel like I've heard of shapes, but I don't know that much about it, honestly. So, you know, it sounds like, is it like a Candy Crush type, like addicting type thing? Because my mom got super into that at one point, and she would play it a lot. Hi Beckman boy, sentient file cabinet drawer sighted. You know, I don't know if it's gained sentience, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that as a narrative. Okay, right now, I'm just, what layer am I even drawing on? I'm just drawing. I shouldn't have been drawing on this layer. Right now I'm trying to define his lapel a little bit more, and I'm debating whether I should do a border that's a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. So I'm not sure what to do about that, but we're gonna try some stuff and see. And I'm trying to find the layer where York actually is. York? Morgan, salmon sleeves. Is he? Oh, he's all on one layer. Okay. Okay, it's like that. It's like Factorio, more puzzly. It's a web-based game, but now it's like a complicated standalone game too. Not like Candy Crush, it's automation, more like Factorio. Factorio is super cool. Factorio is one of those games that I really... in my mind, I'm like, this is gonna be great, but then I got way too anxious about like making it as perfect as I could, and I just knew that I could never make it as perfect as it could be, and so then that's why I had to just stop, because I was like, but if this was like that, then it would just and so yeah, I just had to move on with my life. But yeah. Let's see. That's good for the lapel, and then we'll just put a little shadow under it and it'll look great. Hi Aziz, hi CR, what's up guys? The smoking frog is too cool. He's a good, you know, he's a good little frog. Doing his thing. Frog, and also is the music too loud? Because I had like 2 options of soundness on it, and I feel like one option was a little bit too loud and one is a little too quiet, so I went a little bit too loud, but let me know if it's okay. Your chair broke whenever you lean back. You're sinking into hell. You feel like you're sinking into hell. Did your chair break today? That's kind of stressful. Okay, we got a guy here. He's got his stuff going on, his suit. I'm gonna take those out. I think it's confusing. Okay. All right, let's give him a white shirt, and then I'm gonna have to draw York's stupid head that he has, and I don't even know why he has a head, honestly. Kind of unnecessary, but whatever. First, hi Darkstar. What's up? How are you? How's everybody doing? Did everybody have an okay day? It's been kind of a stressful week for me, but it's, you know, it's coming together. It's all getting there. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Alright, let's get a little darker color. And yeah, I picked like an off yellow for this shirt, because you know, when I played Deadly Premonition, York was crusty as hell. And we're gonna have to draw all of his flies, because when I played, I never washed him, and then he just had flies surrounding him everywhere. Alright, let's import a picture of York so we can get his skin color. Even though he looks kind of blue here. That's fine. You had a productive day? Why stressful? Just a lot of stuff going on at work, and like a lot of new stuff that I have to learn, which is hard, and I'm like trying to just get with it and get up and running on some new projects, so, you know. Hi Yev, do I allow myself a veto with art editions? No. Unless, okay, so if somebody suggested something that I thought was like inappropriate, or like obviously they were trolling, or it was something that like I felt like if I drew it, like it wouldn't be, yeah, I guess like not appropriate for the drawing, then I might ask them to just change it, like change it a little bit until I'm like, it's okay. Unless they asked me to draw something that was like literally impossible to draw, in which case I would just be like, I can't, you know. At least streaming isn't stressful. Well, it sometimes is. But it's fun too. But it definitely can be stressful. God, look at York, he's so nasty. I'm trying to find like a good skin tone, like a representative tone from in here, and all of these look so nasty. Like, look at this like purplish. I'm gonna just make this less blue, I think. Cause I mean, like, I know he's like all sickly and gross, but he doesn't have to look that gross. You know? Ugh, God, he looks purple. He looks so purple. I'm gonna see if any of these are like more pink. It's still purple as fuck. God damn it, York. He's just purple. He's just a purple man. Okay, what about this? That's slightly better. He still looks nasty, but what am I gonna do? He's just born to be nasty, I guess. Francis York Nastyman. Ugh. Well, he'll look better with hair, maybe. It has been a stressful week, but you know what? Tomorrow's Friday, and then everybody can just fuck off, so that I'm looking forward to. You're gonna say for you whenever you're stressed, you just come here. You know what? That makes me feel really good, because I do hope that like my streams can help people just unwind and relax. Because I know sometimes like when I'm not having a good day, like knowing that somebody's gonna stream and like knowing that I'm gonna do that and it's gonna be like a little break in the day, it's just nice. It's your creative outlet? Hell yeah. I love that. Whenever you're stressed, you drink tequila and pick fights with geese. Not advisable, but I have to say I'm proud of you. Because of all the creatures that you could pick a fight with, geese are tough. They'll fuck you up. So, I'm proud of you for your self-confidence. Is that York's hairline? He looks like Elvis. He doesn't really have a sideburn like that. His sideburn is like a triangle. I'm just trying to capture like his ear. But maybe we should just do this. Freaking York, what a weirdo. Okay, so he's like, it's like that kind of situation. I mean, that's kind of what I have. God damn it, York. Maybe like this? Alright, whatever. Eyeballs. He has those. And he has eyebrows. Hi, Thogling. Is that William Afton? I don't know who that is, but this is Francis York Morgan. Everyone's favorite noir detective who has a lot of eyeliner for some reason. I'm trying to figure out what shape his eyes should be. Because we could go like that. We could go like this. We could do that. He could be angry. I feel like that's the most neutral. Is like that. His eyes kind of look a little bit sad all the time. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that, York. There's his eyebrow. He needs to have a cigarette. Does he have like a thin mustache kind of situation? He looks really ridiculous and I like it. Hi, Parley and Francis York Morgan, your favorite detective who has eyeliner for some reason. Right? That's what I was just saying. Hi, Flowbear. Please don't shame him for his eyeliner. Oh, it's not shaming. It's just, why is it there? No one knows. But it's there. Hashtag dark starring Parlian. Ooh, wow. That sounds fancy. Do you get paid for that? Someday an art historian on PBS will analyze this. Is it gonna be PBS or PBS Kids? I gotta know. And he's also got scruff. He's got like nasty scruff. What if I just... Nasty scruff? Is that gonna work? Not really. We'll leave it off. Hi, Captain Commander. Hi, Portal Prince. Hello. Hey, what's faffening? We're faffening today. And we gotta give him a cigarette. God, that cigarette's purple. Alright, we're stealing this cigarette color. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, then this part of the cigarette. And this? Or should we do it like this? I feel like it's not very clear that it's a cigarette. Doing the cigarettes like diagonally is always weird. We could do it straight down. Oh, then it blends into his shirt. Damn it. We could do it this way, but then it's like going right into the fish's mouth, which is kind of weird. Like, I feel like this implies that York and the fish are doing like a, what is that movie called? A Lady and the Tramp with the cigarette. You know what I mean? Hi, Rattlebuzz. Hi, Burnt. Hi, Gordle. Shouldn't the iguana be smoking the cigarette? It's a salmon. I mean, they could be sharing it. They could be sharing it like a Lady and the Tramp moment. Like that. I just feel like, unless you saw me just draw this just now, you can't, salmon can't smoke, no lungs. Well, they can share. You can't tell what it is. Dual sense, bless you, 6 months. Love Sophiga, have a good day. Thank you. You have a good day too. because we could have them Lady and the Tramp and the cigarette. Or we could just leave it ambiguous and nobody's gotta know what's going on. You know what, I'm okay with that. I mean, who even knows, right? I want this smoke. I don't know, I feel like the smoke is making things just more unclear. I don't know. Does that look like York? Like, not really. It kind of looks like an angry guy looking at a salmon. Smoking Nemo? Hi, Freckle Freckles. Hell yeah, you'll smoke to that? Also, hi, Sophiga, your uniquely superlative friend. Wow. It looks like he's smoking the salmon. It's perfect. Oh, it's a smoked salmon! Okay, but anyway, we're not done with York because we have to give him a hat. Because everybody has a hat in this drawing. And I don't care if they don't like it, or it's not canon for them. They have it, and they can't give it back, and they can't take it off. Because it's what happens when you're in this drawing, you have a hat. And we have to have this part. I just don't want it to look... It's like too big. It has to sit lower, I think. Like, I want it to, like, come down. Over his head. Over his face. Okay. I have no idea if that's... I can't tell what's going on with this. It looks like a farmer's hat. Like, the top is the wrong shape. You know? Maybe like this. Bro, it still looks like he's trying to farm. Fuck, he's so cool, what the fuck? Can the salmon get a hat too? Oh yeah, sure. The hat is embedded in his scalp. That's how you know you're a true detective. The hat needs to be more... Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That gave it a little bit of what it needed, I think. And that. Now it kind of looks like a bread, but I don't care. It's allowed to look like a bread. It's not my business. Alright, hat. Dude, hell yeah. He's hatting it up. Okay. Then I need to do a little bit of a shadow. Where's my cursor? There it is. Is this gonna be too dark? Yes. That's gonna be too light. Okay. Hi, Talcoon! You wish someone would look at you like that man looks at that fish? Honestly, you would think that, but, like, just be careful what you wish for, that's all. Because it's an intense relationship. Hold on, auto mod. I don't know why it's gotta just be the way it is, but it just is. That's an unhealthy relationship? Super codependent? I mean, just because they're fused at the arm. Like, you know, you don't need to hate. Just because you're jealous, Superior. I mean, sorry, Parlian. Excuse me, Superior. I would never say that about you. This is the theme of relationships like that? I'm sorry. Don't be concerned. It's okay. I'm not insulting you. I'm just thinking about what shape the salmon's hat should be. Be my friend and my arm and cigarette and be obsessed with me? Maybe they're just considering how they got into this predicament. Because, I mean, it is pretty strange. You know? And honestly, you know, in Deadly Premonition... God, look at that hat. Ha! That's so stupid. In Deadly Premonition, this is the kind of thing that would happen. Oh my god, look at that hat. What the hell? Oh, that hat is so dumb. I kind of want to, like, shorten this part. Yeah. Wow. Everybody's got hats. Oh, somebody's missing a hat. This guy in the back. He's got to have a hat that's, like, flying off. It's gonna be a hat from the bottom. Because it's, like, flying off his head. Does that look like a hat from the bottom? Kinda. Not really, but we know what it is. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. Drink redeem, stretch redeem. Thanks, a burnt. Oh, Astro Gecko, hello. Haven't been here in the past 6 months. What did you miss? We're drawing this Noir Detective Office, and I'm starting some new games. Not today, but next week, it'll be all new stuff. So I think, well, I'm either gonna start 1 or 2 new games next week. Holy straws? Yeah. The fish arm man is avant-garde. He is. And I'm proud of him for that. Alright. One other thing I want to do. I just need to texture his suit a little bit. Although I don't really want to do a whole lot because I feel like the suit looks very clean. Which I think is good. But we're gonna do a little bit. Oh, we need to add the flies. I almost forgot. The most important part. Okay, just to add a little bit of depth here. Flies. Flies are like that, I guess. Alright, Francis York Morgan. Okay, he's got them everywhere. And just so that we're clear, these flies are attracted to York, not to this fish. Okay. The fish has nothing to do with it. I don't know if these are working as wings, but I'm just gonna try it out. I think it looks good. It's kind of, from far away, it kind of just looks weird. Maybe these need to be a little bit more like brown. Not like that really makes a difference, but... Does the Giga fly still haunt and torment me? Oh, that giant fly that was in here? I don't know where it is. Probably it died. And yeah, I didn't kill it. I didn't bother with it, but it was super creepy. My love for you flies higher than 1,000 stink lines. Wow. That's pretty high. That's impressive. Alright, we got the flies. We got the York. You weren't paying attention to the other messages in chat? You got your boys to hunt it down? What? Does he also swim upstream? Yeah, he must. He must. Especially his arm. His arm leads the way, but then the rest of him has to go too, you know? You had a dream about your late dog. It was bittersweet. That is bittersweet. It's nice, but it's also sad. Alright. Okay, as far as things on the list, I'm going down. Okay, frog we did. Deadly premonition guy we did. Rotund mob boss. Combined with penguin wearing a snazzy fedora. Snazzy red fedora. So penguin mob boss is next. Alright, we can do this. We have a sketch to work off, an artist sketch of him from the crime scene. We'll just start with that, and I'm sure that will be enough for us to identify him. Penguin mob boss. Mob boss. Sweet. Okay. Darren! Hello. It just felt poignant? What felt poignant? Sounds like a Chinese aphorism? The flies are there for York, not for the fish. The fish is clean. Penguin? You had a dream you were solving crimes with Jackie Chan, and then we also had the same girlfriend for some reason. Was it a point in the plot that you had the same girlfriend, and was it like contentious, or it was just like one of those dream things where it's like, yeah, that's our girlfriend, obviously. As you do. It was just a dream thing? You and Jackie Chan, or you- oh, I just bumped the mic. Or you and the crimes? I don't know what that means. Okay. Alright. I feel like this sketch is not half bad. We can just... I think we gotta extend... Why is this... Oh, because it's not actually black. Okay, we just gotta extend that wing? I mean, he definitely looks like... something. I don't know. Right? I think. Look at him. Also, we have to erase his hat, because the hat goes on a separate layer. All the hats go together. I don't know what's going on with his feet, exactly. I feel like we could do better on those feet. Or not. What do penguin feet look like? They're kind of like underneath the penguin and they're just like that. But I feel like for this, we gotta go like club penguin feet. You know, where they kind of like stick out to the side and they're like big and orange. Did we try to do that or not? I don't know. Like that? Those feet look too big, I think. If you saw that, you'd think fat penguin, but what is it? So this is a rotund penguin mob boss who's gonna be wearing a snazzy red fedora. That was the request. So if we want to get real specific about it, that's what we got. Okay. We could give him a cane. Maybe that makes him seem more like a mob boss? I don't know. Like if he's like all decked out or something? I don't know. Whoa! Click what? Bless you. Welcome. A short hike? Yeah, that's the music. Yes, good ears. I mentioned it at the beginning, but yeah, it's a short hike, which is a great little game if people are looking for like a fun, chill, short afternoon game. Let's look at some penguins. I gotta look at a penguin's feet. Okay. Interesting. I see. I'm learning a lot about penguins. Okay. Not all of these photos have their feet. For some reason, all the photographers keep cropping it at the feet. Okay, so penguins' feet. They do have little stocky, stubby little ankles and then their feet. So this guy is very round. And he's got a lot of fluff. Oh, Devin, what's up? You're back. Hello. Hello, my friend. Penguins put their eggs on their feet? They do. Although, not this penguin, I would assume. Because he's a 50s mob boss, so that's for women penguins, and he's not gonna do that. So if we're trying to be accurate, the penguin's feet kind of look like that. Like, okay, if we're being super accurate, his penguin feet would look like this. Ish. Oh my god, that looks so ridiculous. That's... You love it? No, we can't... That's not... That's just... That looks so bad. I feel like it was good because he was like resting on the ground, but now he's just like round and then standing on these two little stubby feet. Just make them orange, it's perfect? No, they look so bad. This is more accurate. Okay, then I think he needs to be rounder on the bottom because if he's this fat, his bottom is gonna be like sagging more. You know, like he wouldn't be... He'd be hanging, like all of his like body mass would be hanging down a bit more. He wouldn't be quite so flat on the bottom. Oh my god. He looks so weird with the feet. The feet make it like really weird. They make it go from a drawing that like kind of works to a drawing that just looks so weird. Oh god. Get rid of the ankles? Well, that's what I'm saying. Take them out. What about that? See, okay, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I want to have his feet sticking out to the side. Like as if he's like so big that he can't quite... Like maybe he rolls around, you know, he doesn't like walk. Hold on, I'm just trying to get the shape right. It's kind of tricky with this. Because penguins' feet, they're like flat, but they also have like a little claw on there. We could also just have it... Oh, that's funny. Kind of bent. Give him a mobility scooter? No. He's gotta have, like... I just gotta figure out the shape that's gonna, like, read as feet. Like penguin feet. That kind of works. I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay. You wonder what this guy did to be a mob boss when he's so unintimidating? What? What do you mean he's unintimidating? He's very intimidating. How dare you, dude? He's coming after you, bro. Alright, let's color him in. Penguins. Okay, penguins are like... Their faces are black. That kind of makes it difficult, actually. Okay, I'm gonna make his face black and he's gonna have an orange beak. And that's just fine. I also don't know if I want to change the beak shape. It is pretty funny. Also, they kind of have like red eyes, some of the penguins, which is kind of scary. So maybe he could be intimidating after all. Look like a little demon. He does look a little scary. Pretty dark gray may work for the face too, maybe? I think? Yeah. Yeah. Should we just make the eyes black? I mean, it's cuter, but I don't know if that's good. Thoughts, opinions? Because I'll tell you, I'm looking at some penguin pictures, and not all of them, but some kinds of penguins have like red eyes. Like red, like scary red. So, I don't know. Red is intimidating? You're scared? I think that's good. Maybe that's how he made it to the top. Red eyes like the snazzy red fedora? Yeah, exactly. The eyes can match the fedora. Okay, and then penguins also, so their belly is white and then their backs are like black and gray. So, as far as the suit, I'm trying to think how I want to do the suit. Because I could try to make it like white on the front. We could make it like a white suit and then just have the collar be like dark. Okay, let's have it be like a cream colored suit. He looks like an egg. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, he just kind of does. So I guess that's fine. See, I need to like change the color. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess this is fine. Whoa. I want that to be a little bit more. Like that, maybe? Okay, I don't know. And then his penguin's stomach is like poking out at the bottom, which is also supposed to be white. Hi Mogsy, you're here. Art guidance available on request? Hell yeah, nice. I will take your art guidance. Okay, we're gonna make his belly like white. And then like slightly darker. Okay. And then the collar is gonna be black, but I want the outline to be like I'm trying to think if I want that to be, I guess all of it could be like off black, maybe. How expensive is an art guidance system? Oh, good question. I don't know. I've never invested in one. All my art is unguided. I want this to be like a little slightly different. That's blending with his face too much. Okay. Dude, this is a weird suit. It looks real strange. I don't think I like what's going on with the suit. Probably like $15, like a spirograph, unrelated, but you found out today your house was previously owned by a jailed Hells Angels dude, which is why it got changed from 13 to 15A. They thought it was unlucky. Wow. That's kind of scary. But I guess cool. I don't know. How do you feel about it? Lugubrious again? Sorry to have brought up some lugubrious memories. Painful ones, but like in a more melancholic way, like you delivered bad news to the other mob folk. Oh, spicy little monkey, hello. I'm trying to draw this suit. I decided to make it like cream color with a black collar, but I feel like that's not working. Like, I don't know if I like it. I think let's do this. Oh god. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. And then we can, maybe if we make this like true black, it'll be better. I don't know. Oh, what if we do this? White suit with a black edge? Is that working for anybody? I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. Hi Alex, hey all. What's the next game? Don't mind Elder Scrolls Oblivion, just wondering. Oh yeah, no, so next week, because we finished Oblivion, next week we're gonna start all new stuff. We're gonna, this is the last drawing stream. We finished Oblivion. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's either gonna be Saints Row 3, Witcher 3, Sekiro, maybe Cyberpunk? Or maybe none of those. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Stellar Blade? I don't know much about that either. I still need to finish Getting Over It. I think we'll keep Getting Over It as just like a random... We'll just do it at random times sometimes. If we feel like it. Okay, let's make a darker version of this. For the feet. Outline. Okay. Interesting, interesting. The suit is weird. Does he need a tie? I mean, he definitely needs a hat. Ever played any Final Fantasy games? Your friend says it's like art? I haven't played any. I think that I might lose my mind if I was playing one of those. I don't know. I think I'm too much of a hater. You do like random times at times? Yeah, me too. Penguin collar is a bit square. It is a bit square. We could... Hold on. Hold on. No, that's not the tool that I want. Ah, get out of here. No, please. The brush, please. We could do that. It's less square now. Final Fantasy is pretty anime at times. Yeah, I think that they would all just be like being dramatic and they have like big hair and I don't know. And they'd just be like really sad and then really mad and then really glad and then really bad and then I don't know. I think then I would just be like, no. I don't know. Let's see. Does the shadow help? A little. Hi Enza, Final Fantasy is also turn-based, which isn't fun to watch. Yeah, turn-based combat is also not my vibe. Cool cane? Thank you. Yeah, I still have to like color it and stuff, but yeah, I think it'll be good. And anime is over the top. Tried to get into Gundam since it seemed your style, but you couldn't get into it. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely great anime that I love. But I think I just, for games especially, I don't know. It's tough for me to get into it, I think. I don't know. Is this collar, it's less square now. Hi Yuji, what a cute little guy. He's a cute little guy. Oh, he needs pockets. That'll help. Pockets will help. Maybe it should be lighter? Pockets. Because I mean, we could just draw like lines. I feel like it's like the wrong color. I don't know. Oh, he could have a pocket square. Okay, it's gotta be like a reddish. How? I mean, it could be like a pocket square like that. Wonder if Amazon sells them? Are sword canes legal? Probably depends where you're going. Like, probably not at the airport. The red looks like a gunshot wound. But if it was a gunshot wound, it would be like spilling out everywhere. You know? Probably not at the airport. This music is a vibe? Short hike? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really good music. It's very fun. What else do people have? We could give them, I mean, a monocle? Maybe? Okay, gold. Gold is gold. That's a little bit crazy looking. I feel like the eyeball piece of it. Hold on. I also want to put it on a separate layer so that I can mess with it a little bit better. Quite evil yet posh. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going for, I think. I mean, what else is a mob boss, really? I guess like a murderer or something? Okay. I want... There, like... So it like goes into a pocket, but then maybe it could be like that. Yeah, there we go. And then we could put like... that color or something. But then a little bit see-through. There we go. I think that's good. And then we can give him some glitteriness on this. First of all, that. I just want this to be a little bit more orange. And then I want a brighter color. It's too bright. Just so we can make the gold a little bit shiny. Okay. Okay, there we go. Police station? It's detective office? What do you mean? Now he just looks kind of dapper? He's not supposed to be dapper, he's supposed to look evil. Dapper and evil. He's gonna have like a big... You wish monocles would make a comeback, and those cigarette holders? Oh yeah, cigarette holders. Those things are fun. This is the friendliest police station you've ever seen. You'd cry if you ever get arrested. This is the friendliest police station you've ever seen? This guy's getting hit by a car outside. And look at all the stains. I mean, the stains, that's not that unusual for a police office, but I feel like this guy's getting hit with a car out front. His eyes look like a sunflower. A little bit, yeah. Okay, other things that he needs. I'm debating whether his beak should be like that. That's probably more accurate. Maybe. Like this? I don't know. Can't believe you even added the trim for the window. Oh yeah, dude, you gotta have trim. Where would we be without trim? I feel like those little things, like, they matter. Like, you don't really pay attention to them, but then if they're not there, you're like, that window is just so, you know? Okay. Other things for this guy, other than his hat and a cigarette. I mean, we could just go for it. Okay, but the hat cannot be the regular brown that everyone else has. It's a snazzy red fedora. So I'm gonna look up a picture of a snazzy red fedora. And yes, that's gonna be in my search history, and that's fine. This one looks perfect. Okay, this is perfect. Oh, this is even for sale. It's kind of expensive. $115? That's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot for a hat that looks like this, but you know what? Everybody has their own passions. And that's fine. Good hats cost a lot. Is it ultra suede? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. Here it is. Look at that. That's snazzy. I mean, goddamn. Suede would mean it's like leather, right? This looks like felt. I think it's felted. Whoa. You spent like $100 on a Tilly hat for when you go hiking? Peak snaz? You underestimated the snaz output? Look at this thing. I mean, now that is a professional hat. And I don't mean it's professional like it's for work. I mean like the hat is a professional at being a hat. You know, like some hats you can tell it's their first day. You know, like they're on your head but like barely. They're just hanging on. This is a professional hat. Okay. You went to the cloth store and asked if you could get felt. You only wear amateur hats? It's hard for hats out there? Well, hard hats. I'm sorry. Okay. Don't be mad. Hey, you said it. You should be mad at yourself. This has nothing to do with me. It's between you and yourself. Alright, how do we draw this fucking hat? Fun fact, hard hats were invented by workers who built Hoover Dam. That, I mean, it makes sense that the workers would design that, but that's so sad that the workers had to come up with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who else would do it, but the fact that they were like, man, I don't want us to get hit on the head. Also, you know, okay, when did they, because helmets have existed for a long time. So, like, because people have been wearing helmets for, like, war and fighting and stuff. Did nobody ever think, like, I'm gonna wear my helmet to work on the construction site? Did nobody ever think that? And then one day someone was just like, let's make this official. They wanted something non-metal because they were in the desert? I see. I say these things, but won't let us form a union? Well, obviously not you guys. The stream would completely fall apart, and y'all know that. Don't say ridiculous things, God. Okay. In order to properly capture the snaz of this hat is gonna be difficult. Because it's really, like... it's fancy. Okay, so it has this belt that's like black and red. So I guess we can do that part of the belt, and then this part of the belt. And then, what do you call the hat belt? I'm sure there's a word for it. Does anybody know? Does anybody know what the hat belt is called? This was during the Great Depression. If a worker got brained, they could just get another worker. Hat band! That's right, that's right. I knew it wasn't a hat belt. I knew that was wrong. How do I draw this brim? Because, like, what angle am I... I think I'm gonna have to pick a different color black than the actual black of this hat, because I feel like you can't see it with this penguin. Maybe I could pick the belt color. It kind of blends into his head. Should I just make the brim red as well? Like, in real life, it's snazzier with the black brim, but I feel like a red brim is just gonna read a lot better. You know? I think we have to go with the red brim. I'm sorry to whoever made this hat. Okay, and then we have to put the feather. This looks like a pheasant feather. I would put a penguin feather in there, but I don't think they have, like, Their feathers are like short. Kind of looks like a fez when it's black. Yeah, exactly. I feel like we need... we could make the feather like blue. Or is that weird? We could make it like pale red. That's classy. Maybe. That's a reliable way to get someone's hat size without spoiling that you want to buy them a hat? What are you talking about? The hard-boiled hat was the first safety hat by Edward Bullard? What's the method you have to get a measurement for someone's head? Nobody looks cool in a fez? The red hat against the green background is rough for us slight colorblind folks, though. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do get what you're saying. I don't know how to fix that, honestly, unfortunately. I'd have to make the shade... I'd have to make it a darker red. Which I think I could do. Here. Does that help? What happened to his eyeball? Okay. How about that? Red-green colorblind is the most common kind, you believe? Yeah, actually? Okay, sweet. Alright. What else? Is this it? Does this penguin... Is this penguin completed? Oh, the cane! I totally forgot about the cane. Okay. I want to make it like a red wood. A red wood, I think. With like gold on it. Here we go. Okay, redwood. Golden. Okay, so it's gotta have like a gold like bottom. Then I feel like the top should be like not like a curve, it should be like a little, I don't know, like a nugget at the top. Like that. The penguin is actually pretty mob, just to think you requested it partially as a joke and homage to Linux, since we all kept talking about it around the time I started this art piece. It looks good. I'm glad you like it. I feel like it's got some stuff going for it. I'm happy about it. I'm gonna try to texture this jacket a little. Okay, oh! Okay. That's fine. Alright, sweet. The only other thing we need to add, I think, is a shadow. Actually, a few. One below the hat, right there. And another one, like, below his giant self. I think there's, like, a lot of shadows. What the hell is that? How did this crumb get here? Oh, God. That's gonna stay there forever because I don't know what layer it's on or where it's from. feel like those shadows are too harsh. Because I have some like really soft ones in other spots. Okay, hold on. Darkened paper. Do I have a shadow layer somewhere? Cabinet shadow. Here we go. Just get some soft shadows going. Just keep it simple. Okay. Okay, great. Boom. Alright, next thing. You don't know how many people attempt to wear pots and pans on their heads, though? I bet this saucepan is too small for you to wear as a hat. Okay, so this one then? Oh, to measure somebody's head size? You're so smart. How big is your head? Can I measure it? Ooh, that's a good one. Make it a candy cane? Oh, his cane. That... I thought about that, honestly. But I feel like I like what I have. Okay, droopy, sad, almost dead plant in the corner. I can do that. We have a sketch here, which is this. Alright. Let's get this. I do like the droopy dead plant. Droopy dead plant. I think that's a good addition. That's very appropriate for this office. Maybe we'll just start from scratch with this drawing. Okay, I want a terracotta pot. If he doesn't use Fedora Linux, then maybe he uses Red Hat instead. Oh my god. Of course. Should we just use the circle tool? It is what I'm drawing after all. Okay. Boom. There we go. I want like another... I want like a lip on this. No, I think it has to come out more. That looks weird. Okay, just kidding. Alright. I don't know. I feel like it'd be better if it had like a lip on it though. Just as far as like terracotta pot things. Although I could make it look more like an office plant and less like a an outdoor type of plant pot. Oh, Tex! Oh my god, hello! Hello, how are you? Welcome. It's the last drawing stream, so I'm glad you're here. Next week I'm gonna be starting all new stuff. But welcome, how are you? Good to see you. Right now I'm drawing a droopy dead plant, which is very good. Let's make the soil look super light brown so it looks like dry as fuck, like it has not been watered in a long time. Shame. Yeah, I have like mixed feelings about it because I am really enjoying the art streams and like doing more art. But it's also just really hard. Like the days I'm not feeling up to drawing, it's really hard to do it. But I will keep it as an occasional type thing. So it won't be like I'll never do any more art streams. Maybe just game the days you're not up to art? Yeah, maybe we could do that. Because, so here's my plan is, oh no, but yeah, it makes sense. Hi, AdScript. Yeah, my thought is like, because if I'm gonna start a new game and I'm only gonna start one game, then we'll be playing that one game twice a week. And so then what I could do is break it up every so often with like an odd art stream that I mix in. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, let's draw the actual plant. Dead plant. Alright. Okay, is this plant like dead to the point that it's just like brown and dead, or is it like wilted? You know, like what are we thinking? Maybe there's like a little bit of greenness left to it in some parts, but it's like pretty dried up. You think half dead plant was your idea? You were thinking wilted if it was you? Okay, we can go more green. Green wilted. That's fine with me. Okay, so what kind of plant was it? Probably some like... some kind of like leafed, pointy like leafed plant that you would see in an office, like a tropical looking type of thing. So I would go for a fern, Slappy, but ferns have all those like fine little like branches that come out, and what makes it look like a fern is the little spaces between, and because of the limited number of pixels, I don't have a lot of pixels for those like gaps. Plant bones is a highly disturbing idea? That's your specialty? A rose? A bigger fern? I want it to be like a pointy like, let me show you what I'm talking about. Like one of these type of like, not like that, like, it's really hard to draw what I'm trying to, like where they're like those like pointy like tropical like office plants. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Hi, Jimmy, for you. A snake plant? Monstera? Yeah? No, not a Monstera. What am I thinking of? There's a name for it. Gimli had one in his tank, but he killed it. Which was a feat, because it's a very tough plant. Pointy plants. This thing. God, what is this called? This article is called Spooky Plants. I don't know why. Yeah, it is snake plant. Sansevieria. Snake plant. That's the one. What's cooking, bestie? I'm drawing, you know?
May you rest in peace.
Yeah, may you rest in peace. Alright, but this has to be wilted. So it's gonna be a little bit faded, even though that doesn't really happen. We're just gonna do it anyway. They become like more brown, not like faded green. I guess we could have it be more brown, I don't know. Did I draw Duck Detective? Not yet, not yet. I'm working my way down my list. Gimli couldn't share his enclosure with another snake. Yeah, he crushed and destroyed all the plants. Not all of them actually. He has a few left over. But only the strongest survived. It was a true natural selection type of environment. Yeah. The strongest plants prevailed. Although I am, whenever I get a chance, hopefully this summer, but I don't know, I'm gonna try to replant some of his stuff. I'm gonna have to take him out of his tank for a bit to do that, which I'm sure he won't like, but it'll be good. It'll be good for him in the end, because he can get more plants to destroy, and that's like one of his favorite things. Okay, I should be starting from the end, the tips. That's where they tend to go first. That just looks like it has mud on it. That doesn't look like it's dying. It needs to be more like a dry, like crispy type color. Is the noodle doing good? It's gonna be hot the next 3 days? Yeah, Gimli's doing good. I'm gonna try to feed him tonight, so he's been waiting for food for a bit. Gotta go before your phone turned off. Good night, guys. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Good night, Aziz. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. I want some of these leaves, maybe yellow. Maybe I gotta go more like yellow. Maybe that's the way. Yeah, maybe that. And then we can go more brown with this one that's like... over here. I don't know, that doesn't look very good. I feel like I can make this look really good and it just kind of looks bad. I can't tell what it is. How can you tell when he's hungry versus when he's just awake? It's kind of like when he's hungry at night, he'll be out and just like waiting. And then when I walk by, he'll kind of pick his head up and start sniffing and then like looking at me. So I can tell he's like waiting for food. You thought that was a pumpkin for a second? What, this? Like the pot? I feel like this plant doesn't look like sad enough. Okay, what if I do this? If there's like no leaves that are like kind of up. Like they're all just dead. don't know. That's a little bit better. This kind of looks like a dead, like, aloe plant. Oh, the cat's throwing up. No, on the carpet. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna clean it up just so it doesn't, like, soak into the carpet. Give me 1 sec, guys. Enjoy the dead aloe plant. Okay, I'm back. That was actually not that bad at all to clean up. I got it like immediately, and so, it was fine. Aloe? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, like Adele. Aloe. Hello from the other side. Okay, I'm trying to play Schedule 1. What? Cats probably think of people as food source number 1. No, I mean, I think that, what was I gonna say? Nala likes me. When I come home, she's like following me around and meowing, and she has food. It's like I've already fed her. She's just following me around because she wants me to pet her. Bless you. Thank you, Tex. Thanks for gifting a sub to Parlian. You think you've pinned down our dynamic? Sad to see someone fall so far. What? Me? Saint Tex the supportive? She is. Cats think you're like a larger version of its mom or something from what you've read? I could see that. Because you just, I mean, you feed them and like pet them. I don't know. Maybe they know what people are. I don't know. Let's, I want this leaf to be like dead. Maybe that? I don't know. I feel like the pot isn't really working either. It's not bad though, I just don't like love it. I mean, maybe shading will help. A lot of celebs get drunk and fall off their yachts and drown. He played the sax too well and the gods took him up to Valhalla. You make joke, you react to it. I see your comment and is mildly confused. This repeats 15 times until you try to do that bit that doesn't involve you. And your comment that is a new lore for me. I see your comment and get defensive. A new low for you. Oh my god. See, this is why I have to stop doing these drawing streams, because I miss even more of what you guys are saying than usual. And like, I already miss a lot of what you're saying. The shading is not helping. Like maybe a little, but not a lot. I'm not missing anything. Are you just trying to say that what people are saying isn't important? Sometimes I'm dodging something. Well, I'm supposed to be like also moderating the chat, so hopefully I'm not missing things that I need to be paying attention to. No, you are not. I thought we were all gonna do the same joke, but with different songs while I was gone. Oh, hi Derp, are you missing anything? Apparently not. So no, but hi, welcome. It's not like anything important is being discussed in chat, so damn, okay. Well, shit then. This plant is just not... I don't know, it's not like dead enough or drippy enough, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's okay. It looks pretty dead, to be honest. Okay. Okay, then maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. Alright, drinking cabinet is done. Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy, My Chemical Romance poster? What? We changed that to be something else, but what did we change it to be? Because I don't remember. If you're still here, I know you were here earlier. Gun in a holster is the next thing. That's Darkstar's thing. So we can skip over this poster for now. Okay, yeah, we changed it so it's a gun in a holster, but then somebody else... When you said Jimmy, you realize that there's in fact two chatters around here that go by Jimmy now? It's Jimmy U2 for you, 18. That Jimmy. Although yeah, it's not Jimmy Thickness. Okay. Gun and holster, but then somebody else redeemed... where is it? Banana pistol. So we're gonna put a holster with a banana in it on the desk. And you said, yeah, Jiminy? Jiminy? Not Jiminy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Jiminy, but not Jiminy. Alright, let's pull this. And let's get a new layer. We can put it pretty close to the top, I feel like. Banana, pistol, holster. Alright, I'm not a big gun drawer, so I don't know a lot about gun anatomy. And it's one of those things that I feel like it's tricky if you don't know a lot about it, because people that do know about it are like, that's called the blah blah blah, and it doesn't go there, it goes here, and it's actually, this is what it does, and it, the reason it's there is because this guy one time, he accidentally shot his hand off, so then they put that there, and if you have a gun without that, then you actually are less safe than this other kind of guy, you know? So, I just... You know, I'm just gonna draw what I think a gun holster looks like. And that's fine. Make it inaccurate just to annoy those people. Just draw a gray L. Texas shooting a gun. There you go. Well, I'm drawing a holster, and I'm putting a banana in it. I know that holsters have like that little strap Is the strap like this? Like it goes around and then it comes around this side and it's like buttons right here. All the gun people gotta be like, yeah, that strap is actually called the blah 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 blah, and it was invented because this sheriff accidentally got his gun caught in his pants loop, and it actually is the reason that Bronco Bill got away. And so then ever since then he invented that strap, and they call it the BB strap after Bronco Bill, actually. The Bronco Bill escape? Yeah, dude, everybody knows about that. Croc holster? I know it's called the Bob Blow. What? This time era? You thought this picture basically took place in 2025? I don't know, dude. I don't know when pictures take place. How do people know when pictures take place, man? Unless it's written on the back. Alright, I have to draw a banana. Wait, no. Before I do that, I'm gonna make this brown. It's brown leather, but we could make it kind of red-brown because that way it's not the same color as the desk. And that's the only reason. No, goddammit. I just made that color and then deleted it by accident. It's okay. Okay. I feel like that's too light. Gulbas, hello. What if it wants to be free? The strap is called a retention strap, and it's there so that when you move, your pistol doesn't decide to fly away. Okay, that's good to know. The retention flap. Alright, that looks like a gun holster to me, as far as I know about it. I'm gonna put a little line on it because that's like that. So this line, actually a lot of people don't know this about gun holsters, but this line is actually back in the 1700s, they started carving this line into it because that was where they used to store their tooth powder for brushing their teeth. And so this line actually, it's just like a relic, but they still do it to this day. A lot of people don't know that. Hi, Pumpkin! That's a fancy bird. They're a penguin or a pimp. It must be a pimpguin. Dude, it's a penguin mob boss, but pimpguin, that's pretty good. I thought you were saying this lime, but it turns out that it's all just a history lesson. Tooth powder storage line. Yeah, it's the tooth powder storage line. A lot of people don't know about that. You wonder if that's why a gun is sometimes called a strap? Yeah, it must be, dude. Pimpguin? That must be his name. His gangster name. Pimpguin. Yeah, so, you know, if you guys want to know about, more about guns and gun holsters, I actually kind of know, like, a lot about it because my dad used to be a gun, back in the day, before that got outlawed and he had to just turn back into a human, but before that, I'm looking so transparent today. Yeah, I have a green shirt today, so it's extra fun. Sorry, translucent? It's okay, I know what you meant. They probably weren't actually wood, but actual human teeth purchased from slaves. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oof, people, man. People do bad stuff. Okay, this is looking too sparkly. It's too sparkly! Okay, that helps a little bit. This kind of looks like a piece of beef jerky, but that's fine. What's in the liquor cabinet? Detective's Choice Gin. And there's like this, I forget what this is called, but it's a specific liquor of some kind. No liver? You plead the fifth? Wait, do you have a liver? If you don't, you're probably like dead. That's not good. Well, I hope you have a liver. Let's make this button like gray or something. Okay, now we have to draw the banana. So this kind of looks like a piece of beef jerky. The gun would probably help this look more like a gun holster, but it's gonna be a banana instead, so we're just gonna have to all believe that it's a gun holster, not a piece of beef jerky. How much do you charge for livers these days? Me personally? I mean, the only liver that I have is my own, so I would charge a lot for that. If somebody wanted my liver, they'd have to fight me for it. Okay, so the banana is gonna be like that. Okay, wait. Question. Okay, you guys. If you put a banana into a gun holster, do you put the stem into the holster or like the butt end? Probably the stem end, right? I feel like it would be the stem end. Stem out? Stem is the handle? Stem towards the back. Just more stable. Stem would be sticking out. Wow, you guys all are saying it the opposite than what I was thinking. Okay. Alright, we can have the stem sticking out. God. Just because you guys whined so much, I'll do it. I'm just kidding, I asked. Nobody whined. It's just a joke. The detective is properly trained? Okay, I didn't know you guys all knew about proper banana. Is too much of the banana sticking out? I feel like too much of the banana is sticking out, maybe. I'm trying to be like realistic about how much of the banana would actually fit into the holster, but I feel like I need to like make it more like that banana's like in there. It's just hard because I know that like a banana probably wouldn't fit very far into a gun holster. Not that I've ever tried, to be honest. I just feel like this banana wouldn't fit very well. 2/3 of the banana in the holster? Really? Ring, 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 banana gun. That banana's fat? It is fat. I don't know, bananas are fat. I mean, they're all different shapes. Some bananas are like skinny. 2/3 of the banana in the holster, but then it's like barely curved. It's like barely, it's like a straight banana. Although, you know what? Some bananas, depending where they are in the bunch, are like that. Like they're very like gun shaped. There are gun shaped bananas. This is tricky. Okay, there, that's more. Right? Texans only eat gun-shaped bananas. You have some bananas and a holster here now? Okay, can you do a test? Can you see you're not trying it out? What? Bro, why would you even mention that then? Just keep it to yourself. Just because you want to brag about your gun holster. Hi, Clearwing. Hey, Sophia Artstream Hype. No, you will not test it? Then why did you bring it up, dude? You'll test it? Oh my god, somebody test it and put a picture in the Discord. That's a nice banana. Thank you. You gotta do it. You don't want people asking why your holster smells like bananas? Who's smelling your holster, bro? If they ask you why it smells like bananas, you'll be like, you smelled my holster? The fuck, dude? That's what I would say. I would be like, you smell it, you buy it, bro. Okay, you gotta buy me a new holster now. Weird tangent. You brought it up, not my fault. You were like, I have a banana and a holster. I was just mentioning it just so that everybody knows that I have a holster. Just because I want everybody to know about my cool holster that I have and how many bananas I eat. Like, okay, bro, whatever. It's like, we get it, you know? Bolster is already a word? Too bad. Oh, because banana holster, bolster. That is too bad. This needs to be like more yellow, but less gray, you know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Alright, then we gotta put the like lines. Bananolster, is it? Maybe just the one line? You lied, the pistol is in the holster and you're not going to handle it for memes? Okay, no, that's very fair. Don't do that. The magazine pouch is too small to fit the banana? Okay, well, you know what? Props to you for trying. Don't be unsafe. Definitely don't do that. I appreciate it though. Okay, and then we gotta make the stem. And now you're going to eat the banana. Hell yeah. That is a win-win situation. I'm testing out making the stem like brown this way. I feel like I should just maybe make it brown. Severely angled banana? Well, okay, so this is what happened in my mind because we wanted more of the banana in the holster, right? So how are you gonna get more of the banana in the holster? You push it in and then the banana gets kind of mashed a little bit. So in my mind, somebody like really kind of mashed the banana in here. So that's, yeah. That's what happened in my brain. In my mind? Yes. Stretch redeem. Drink damn you? Thanks a burnt. Just happened to you too? You're sending messages too quickly followed by that's identical to the last message? Banolster? Bananas are grown with holsters around them so they fill the shape perfectly. Oh, there you go. That is a green shirt. It is. It's keying out. And it's fun. Banana stems. They're green and then brown. Ooh, here's a question. Do we want the banana to have, like, spots? Like it's ripe? Or no? Or do we want it to be, like, kind of, like, green a little bit? Maybe. Green banana? Because we could have, like, this... Because the stem part kind of remains green the longest. So we definitely could have that part be a little bit green. Holster sniffing Johnny strikes again. Smells like old sweat with a hint of gunpowder. Smells like murder and gun oil? Dude, what the fuck is gun oil? Oh, you know, classic fucking gun oil moment. You know how it is. Oh, I spilled my gun oil. Whoops. Fucking slip and slide of gun oil. Okay, it's a slightly greenish banana. Make sure that pew pew is still spew spew. What? Gun oil is an oil-based lubricant for guns? Everyone knows about gun oil? Oh my god, now you guys are doing the thing that I was making fun of earlier. It's actually called gun oil. It's used to, you know, oil the gun, if you can believe that. God, it's so hard talking to people who don't know anything about guns. They just think that everything to do with guns is just like what they see in the movies, and it's like so not, bro. Yeah, and your friends are watching you, so you pretend the gun was talking to you? You pretended the gun was talking to you? Okay, wait, one time you were oiling the slide, and you had it up to your ear to hear if it was smooth, and your friend was watching you, so you pretended the gun was talking to you. Oh, I see. You always just use either sesame oil or linseed. It's actually baby oil, but with the word gun instead of baby. What if your gun is your baby? Real guns, no. I guess we just leave it like this. Banana gun. Okay, gun holster, banana gun. Alright, the next thing is a plaque that reads World's Best Detective, spelt shittily. I can do that. World Best Detective. Okay. Alright. Let's like just look up a picture of an office plaque thing because I don't want to think about what those look like. Okay, there's like some different ones. Oh my god, okay, I'm not gonna use this one, but I want to put it on screen so that Slappy can see this one. Slappy, I feel like you would have this on your desk. Hold on. Slappy, can you verify? I feel like you would have this on your desk. This just feels like your kind of thing to have. That would be ironic? Exactly. But spelled wrong? I just could see you having that on your desk. I don't know. It's just like such a, it's just the vibe that I get. Okay, I want like a desk, like a name plaque, not like a... Man, these can really be like any color. I just want one that looks like super standard but isn't brown so that it's not the same as the desk. I want like plastic maybe? God, there's so many and they all are like kind of not right for different reasons. It would be Janus instead of genius. You're so dumb, your friend said it was chilly outside and you ran out with a bowl. Damn. See what I'm saying? It's like exactly the same kind of joke as this. Your chair keeps depressing and making you slowly fall about a foot. Get a therapist. Is the like piston on the chair just like depressurized or something? I guess we could go like black and gold. That's kind of like standard-ish. Oh yeah, did I have anything else on the desk in my sketch? The hands of the detective. I wanted like an ashtray and... okay. Actually, you know what? Let's do the writing first so that we know how much space this is gonna take up. And then we can draw the rest of it like around it. So let's pick a color for this. I guess like black. Yeah, I guess black is fine. Wouldn't it be funny if that was it? Come to think of it, you don't have any silly things on your desk at work? Wait, really? Maybe you'll get a banana holster? You don't have anything silly on your desk at work? I find that so hard to believe. I don't know why, it just seems like you would. Like your coworkers would have bought you like, you know, for your birthday, like some dumb desk thing that's like, I don't know, like office genius or something. Maybe they don't like you. Honestly though, I get the sense that you get along pretty well with your coworkers. Management doesn't like you? Oh damn. Oh, why don't they like you? Yo, me neither. Okay, world. Best. One of your coworkers is joining your Dune Guild? Dude, that's awesome. That's great. Why are they scared of you? Management doesn't like you and now they're scared of you? Those two things are related? Are they scared of you because you're gonna like sue them or something? World best. I guess we could put detective on this separate line. They're scared of what he knows. Because you beat them at workplace politics and they got in a bunch of trouble for being shitheads? Damn. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Hopefully your work, like daily work life isn't really stressful. Now that all that's kind of like gone down. I don't know, that kind of sucks. Detect. Okay. And then it's UV. Ooh, that's gonna be really tricky because the U's already look like V's. The way that I've drawn this. I guess we could do that. Maybe? Maybe that? I don't know. I guess that's alright. It's still a toxic workplace, but it's a paycheck and management aren't making up reasons to try to get rid of you anymore. Wow. That sucks that they were doing that. Whoever wrote that book would be assassinated. What book? How to Sue Management and Win? Oh, I see, if you wrote that book. These days, that is about as much as we can hope for. Yeah, I guess that's true. ABA Exam Guide Part 1 of 23. American Bar Association? Damn. Are you gonna take the bar? That would be cool. Whoever prayed for your downfall, pray harder? Whoa. That's a lot of drama you got there. Dusk, black. Alright, 1, 2. 1, 2. We can make this a little bit shorter. And that's 1. So we can make that a little bit shorter. Okay. There we go. Where do you live? The Supreme Court? Where you live, you have to get a juris doctorate? Juris doctorate to take the bar, and you ain't paying no $250,000 for a shiny piece of paper? Whoa. That's crazy. Is my real name Sophia? It is. World Best Detective. There it is. I see you, Pumpkin. I see you. Whenever you're ready. Okay. I'm never looking for trouble, but when a fella hears cries for help down a dark alley, what choice do you got? I pulled out my pistol and took a bite. Banana. I think to myself, wait a minute. I like that. Also, for some reason, the way that's written, I picture that the person pulled the banana out of the holster and just took a bite out of the whole, like, banana and peel and everything. Am I friends with my coworkers? I guess it depends how you define friends. Like, we go out and do stuff outside of work as far as, like... It's still, like, work-related events, I guess? Like, everyone from work is going out together, you know? Like, I don't go out with any of my coworkers one-on-one, like, oh, like, let's hang out and whatever. But I would say, like, yes. I'm not a person that really keeps a lot of, like, close friends. We've gotten an astonishingly low amount of detectives in these streams. It's true, it's the theme of the stream. But, you know. Does my friends know I stream? Some of them do. Some of them don't. I don't really tell like a lot of people in my regular life about it. Uh, just because I think like either like people really like get it and think it's cool, or people like totally don't get it, or I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, most people probably just don't care, but like I also just like wouldn't want. I don't know. I like to keep it separate. You're not one for small talk either? Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of weird that way. Like some people like at work, they're like, "Oh, you know, like I just bought this house and we had this plumbing situation and oh, the guy, it cost me whatever." And like that's like a whole thing for them to like talk about. But I don't know, for me it's like I just don't I don't know, I'm there to work. I just like to stay focused, I guess. I'm trying to make this look like glittery and like gold and stuff. I feel like it's like too much contrast. I'm gonna try to make some of these colors more similar, I think. But I'm gonna just finish drawing them first and then I'll do that. But also, yeah, like especially like older coworkers, I feel like they just like don't even understand what a stream is, and when you explain it, they're like, "What is wrong with you? Why would you want to do that?" Like I tried to tell my grandparents about it, and they were just like, "That's so weird." Like I could tell they were just like, "What?" Like that's so weird. uh, but you know, whatever. Darkstar only does big talk? Oh yeah, no small talk, just big talk. Goes up to a random person he's never met. So what do you think existed first in the universe? Did something really come from nothing, or did something exist forever? My dad watches my stream, right? No, I don't think so. He also knows that I stream. Both my parents know. But yeah, I don't think either of them ever watch. I don't think my dad has ever watched it. My mom, I think, watched like 5 seconds of it when I like first told her, and she was like, "Okay, I'm good." Which is completely fine. You wouldn't want your family to watch, to be honest. Yeah, my thing is I don't care if people in my life watch it. I just like wouldn't want to know at the time. Like if they were like, "Oh, hey, I saw this part of your stream," I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool, whatever, like, neat." But if they were like, "I'm gonna watch on Thursday, so like, I'll be there," like I would be like, "Okay, that's weird." I don't know. Oh, bless you. Crake Mord. Bless you. Yeah. I just feel like I would be like, "Your dad watched when you streamed? That's cute." I don't know, that's kind of sweet. Like, especially if you're just doing it like a one-off or something. I feel like that's kind of sweet. Like, being there to support you. I like that. But yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's see if this will... Look at that. Look at that blend. And we're just blended. It's just blended together. I can't tell if it looks like metal, but whatever. I'm gonna add a little border of black. Actually, I don't need a new layer for that. Did your friends watch Tex when you streamed? Because I know some people, like, if they're just gonna start out and they want to kind of, like, give their stream a little boost in the beginning, they'll invite, like, friends, to watch. How do I make this look like it's, like... Maybe I have to do that. Oh god, wait, let's get our perspective lines. What do the perspective lines tell us? They tell us that it should be doing like that. Thank you, perspective lines, for always showing me the way. Respect your perspective lines. Okay, there we go. You're also not one for gossip. People gossip to you, but you never gossip back. Yeah, I'm not really either. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say like I never did because, you know, obviously I feel like it can be a good way to bond with people sometimes, so it's like good to do it. A couple did, but mostly for moral support. That's really sweet. I don't know, that's nice. You got people that are like backing you. Yeah, gossip. I don't know. Yeah, like, and I'll gossip, I guess, about, like, if it's, like, more personal stuff, but not with, like, strangers. Like, if it's, like, in my own family. I feel like it's not gossip, though. It's just, like, trying to, like, talk about, like, what stuff is going on. I don't know. It's not just in, like, a way of being like, oh my god, can you believe this? It's more like, I don't know, like, you think this person's okay? Like, they seem kind of down or, like, whatever. I don't know. But as far as, like, work stuff, I feel like sometimes people try to be like, can you believe this about this person? I'm just like, no, I don't care. Why are you telling me this? Hi, John. What's up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Do you guys also kind of hate when that real superior guy, I'm glad he doesn't come around here anymore. Okay, so speaking of gossip, I mean, I know I said I don't gossip, and I don't, but I do know, since you brought it up, like, I would never have brought this up otherwise, and, like, you cannot, like, don't tell anyone I said this, but, like, I remember when the real superior was in here and chatting and just, like, typing in the chat, and I don't know if it was just me, like, I don't know what you guys think, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but, like, who does that? Like, who just, like, is, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just, like, typing. I'm like, okay. That's how I feel like every gossip conversation is. I'm like, oh, so something normal happened that I don't care about, and you just took 5 minutes to tell me nothing? Goodbye! Get away from me. Yeah, who actually types in a Twitch chat? Bro, I didn't say it, okay? You said it. I would never say that. The cool people talk into the Twitch chat. Yeah, you just speak at the screen. That's what cool people do. They just show up and they're like, hey! They just like say it out loud. Nobody knows they're doing it, but we know in our hearts. Whoa, Pump Queen! Imagine writing haikus in chat. Cringe, am I right? Dude, okay. I was gonna say that, like that. Oh, we got a clap back from Pump King. Fuck you, Pump Queen. Whoa! Whoa! But yeah, I mean, writing haikus, like, who does that? Must be his spouse? I didn't know there was a Pump Queen. That's cool. Okay, what's the next item on the list? Okay, next item is Gimli as an assistant slash Watson type character with a beard and a fedora. That's from Darkstar. Drama among the pump royalty? Marital spat? You knew it was a budget version? Budget pumpkin? I don't know what that means. You're not explaining this again? Oh. Did I miss something again? Not this again? Oh, the fake versus real superior? As in you're like a budget version superior? Is Pump Queen Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas? I don't know. Okay. Gimli as a guy. Right. Alright, we can go based on the sketch for this one. Gimli looks kind of weird in this sketch, like a lot chunkier and like weirder than normal. But Gimli is pretty weird, so you know, it checks out. Let's see, Watson, Gimli. I feel like I need to make this like less thick, maybe? Or not, I don't know. Also, I mean, a thing about Watson that like defines him is that he has a cane. But I feel like I can't make Gimli, like, how would Gimli have a cane? Like, he's a snake, it doesn't. A cane would be a hindrance to a snake. Half tempted to change your name on here now? Well, what are you gonna change it to? Change it to the real Moxie? Oh my god. When you guys change your names, though, to something completely different, like, it always makes me a little sad, because then I'm like, it takes me a while to, like, relearn who you are. I'm like, right, that's this person. Everyone can be like, wow, it's really you, the real one. Or you could just change your name to the real superior. The budget Moxie. The real superior. Okay. Well, this is not a budget Gimli. This is a full cost, full price Gimli here. Okay, I kind of drew this, but like I have no idea what any of this meant. So he's supposed to be like looped like that, I guess? I think he's supposed to be wearing a suit or something. I think I was trying to draw him wearing a suit, but that like makes no sense. Should I just... stop. What was that? Somehow my light just moved. I don't know how that happened. Pump Queen's domain is still recovering from the loss of their leader. Aggressive haiku is the future. How about a trimmed goatee like a beatnik snake who calls people daddy-o? Well, you'd have to clear that with Darkstar. It was his redeem. Hi Charasso, what's up? How are you? I'm trying to figure out how the snake turns around. Because there's gonna have to be like a flip somewhere in here. What is going on? Gimli is zooming. He is making all kinds of noise. Okay. I guess he could be looped like this. Like that. That just feels so complicated. For no reason. Although honestly, Gimli does stand in complicated ways for no reason all the time. It's like one of his favorite things. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's just being complicated. Does he eat full-grown mice or do I get him little frozen ones? He eats, like full-grown rats. So, he's pretty big. He's a pretty big snake. So he eats big stuff. Okay, but I need to give him a skinny neck. Rats is crazy? Yeah, they're frozen though. Everything's frozen, but yeah. Okay, I need to make sure that Gimli's neck is like skinny enough. Oh. Okay. I don't know, it looks kind of weird. I definitely gotta fix the hat. Okay, that looks kind of close. Whoa, Pump Queen! Haikus are stupid, just like your dumb bitch-ass face, dumb bitch fool at Pump King. Whoa! Whoa, Pump Queen, what the hell, bro? That is not in the spirit of a haiku. You had a smaller snake, so you never got to rats? Live mice? I never fed Gimli anything live. I wouldn't do it unless I really had to, because he wasn't eating or something, but... you know, it is what happens in nature. Can I ban them? I mean, I could. I just feel like... I don't know, it's not gonna give you, like, the proper chance to clap back, Pumpkin, you know what I mean? If I just ban them, then they kind of, like, win, in a way. Pump Wars? Yeah. I'm also kind of invested, to be honest. Give Gimli live a little? No, I'm not gonna do that. He's, first of all, very dumb, and I don't trust him. Like, he's not capable as a snake. So I don't think he would do a good job. Let him live, as in fun, but you get that? Yeah, I also don't want the rats to suffer, like, you know, if they get killed in a way that's more, I don't know, like, they don't have to know about what's happening and they just die. It's like better then. They have to like get eaten by a snake. Can you please ban them? They are being a little bitch. Not much of a shock. Whoa! The clap back! There it is! Okay, shit. We got a lot of drama going on today. Okay, so we just need to get the color scheme for Gimli. And... what? Okay. I'm gonna open my... this document. Pump King and Queen. Can't we all just get along? Beer is the answer? True, true, true. True, you gotta, yeah, you just gotta drink beer. And love life, and that's it. Your sister had a snake once and she fed him a live rat and the rat killed the snake? That's the other thing, that can happen. I mean, rats are strong, smart animals, and snakes are dumb, especially ones that have been raised in captivity and don't know about dangerous animals. So it can totally happen. Okay, this is just for colors. A live rat might be different. Rats are scrappers? Yeah, they are. I mean, like, I don't blame them at all. Like, their life's on the line. They're not trying to die. Okay. That's that. And then... oh god, Gimli's pattern. How long do rats live? Like 2 to 3 years, I think? Could be more than that, but I don't know. Now she has a pet rat. Rats make great pets. They're very sweet. And very cute, I think. They're scary though. I mean, it's not a good pet for you if you're scared of them. But I think they're cute. We'll clean this beard up a little bit, but I'm just gonna color it in like this for now. How are they scary? They're so awful, people turn them into an insult? Rats are nice? Yeah, they're so cute. And the thing about rats is that, like, I don't know, like, they love snacks. And then they'll, like, if you give them snacks, they'll, like, grab it with their little hands and then, like, eat it, and they get all excited. It's cute. It's true for mice, too. They like snacks, too. And I feel like any animal that likes snacks, like, I just like. It's just so cute. I don't know. Rats are actually very social creatures and can be trained to do tricks. Oh yeah, totally. Did I hear about Hulk Hogan? No. Did you hear about Hulk Hogan? Hamsters are evil? Hi Halloween, how's it going? It's going okay. I'm drawing Gimli as Dr. Watson. So it's an interesting time right now. But how are you? Welcome. I don't remember what Gimli's pattern looks like off the top of my head. Oh god, I always forget. Should I open this banner? This banner has his pattern pretty clearly on it. Okay, there's his snake color, and then this thing. Oh boy. I gotta like remember this. I wish I could just like keep this. I wish I could keep this on the preview and then just like, I don't know, use it as a reference. Oh, he passed away? I didn't know that. How to spread bubonic plague? What, with fleas? I know what you meant, but you like to imagine that meant they spread it as a joke? Okay, I've lost the plot. Plague doctors became a whole aesthetic? They definitely did. Okay, let's just add this like brown. Okay. We gotta draw Gimli fast, because that way I don't have to be drawing him anymore. And that's important to me. Okay. Alright. Hi Zero Cool! What's up? How are you? Do you know who he was? Hulk Hogan? I know his name. I've seen him. But if you asked me to like tell you a biography of his life, I could tell you that like he had like a beard and I think he did something with like wrestling or bodybuilding or something like that. The racist? Okay, I don't know about that. Another 80s and 90s relic? He was racist? You like crows, but yeah, dying of plague with someone in a crow mask standing over you must have been less than ideal. Yeah, that sounds really scary. I mean, mainly like the dying part of that, but like the other parts also sound pretty bad. So kind of just all around bad. Didn't want his daughter dating black dudes? Oh. Well, I don't know if that's true, but that doesn't sound good. Okay, so that's that. And then we gotta get more orange part, and then that kind of comes to a point here. Okay, I need more. Alright. Okay, we'll do the orange first, and then we'll do like the darker brown parts later. Let's drop the racist thing, please. You're not in that mood for negative shit. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not saying if it's true or not true, I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like let's move on. You wonder if his steroid use affected his heart? I mean, if he was using it for a long time, probably did. I hear where you're coming from, Darkstar, and I get I get that this is like a touchy subject for people, but I do agree that we should just kind of move on if that's okay. I don't think that this forum and this moment is the moment and the forum for this. There's just better people and better places than here. I'm mainly talking about myself, like I don't know if I'm in the mental space to mediate this kind of discussion responsibly right now. Or while drawing a snake. If that's okay with everybody. Okay, we have to get his butt spot. Add script, please. Let's drop it. Let's move on. That's my request, please. Amicably. Everybody just do it for my sake, please. Thank you. Okay, he's got a second butt spot. CR, you as well, please. Let's move on. You're sorry you truly didn't mean anything by it? No, you're all good. I feel like I tried the diffuse call to let's stop talking about it, and then I'll just mention people specifically if I need to. Nobody's in trouble, just let's move on. Hi Vanilla Dude, how about that weather? Oh boy, it's hot out. Golly gee, it is pretty hot out. Hi Vanilla Dude, how are you? Good to see you. Damn, you leave for 5 minutes to get your pizza, but hello again, chat. Hi Hexamate. Glad you got pizza now, that's pretty good. That's a good thing. To have some pizza. Okay, this spot is like closer to the tail. You know, I feel like nobody cares except for me, like, that I get his pattern accurate. But I care. I don't know, I want his pattern to be accurate. Oh yeah, he's got his like stripe in the middle of his face. And then his nose is like black. Central mostly, so not as worse as the coast, thankfully. Where in Texas? Your aunt and uncle moved to Texas 30 years ago and went native? I don't even know what that means. It's true, they have horses and win chili cook-offs? Whoa! They became Texas natives? They just adopted it? That's cool, good for them. Sounds like they're living their best life. Yeehaw, partner. Chat, you're gonna offend all of you right now? Are you gonna say you don't like chili? Because if you're gonna say you prefer chili without beans, you know, the only reason that's like not... I mean, I don't. I prefer chili with beans. I love beans, but chili technically, I think like originally, didn't have beans in it. Like it's just meat. But I love beans in chili. I think it's great. CR, are you joking? Let's just move on, okay? In Texas, it's like a polarizing thing if you put beans or not in the chili. Yeah, like I know... Yeah, like I know it's like definitely a thing where... For some people, like beans... don't go in there. But... I don't know. I like it. You're adding me? Do you need a timeout to go sit on the step and take a deep breath? Or are you gonna be okay to play with the other kids? You're personally for beans and chili? I mean, when I make my chili... Okay, so here's my other thing with it. When I make chili, I put beans in it because... No, you're joking? Okay. Good, I just want to make sure. Things are getting tough in daycare. I know! When I make chili, I'm making it as like a meal. And I know some people like to have chili and rice. I like to just eat the chili. And so, in order for it to be like a complete meal, I feel like you need the meat. I mean, the beans. Because that way you get like more substance to it without just eating like a bowl of meat. I feel like that would be like way too much. So I like my chili to be like a meal all in one. So that's why I like to have a lot of vegetables in it. Because I feel like that way it can actually be like a meal. Do I add sour cream or cheese? I do if I have it, but I don't usually buy it when I make chili. I just kind of make it and eat it. I season my chili really well though, so I feel like it's good without it, but I do like some add-ins. I just don't usually bother for myself. Okay, I have to do the stripes. So he's got a stripe. Not that. I need this. Why are you getting in trouble for what they said? I don't know, man. You're not. No one's in trouble anymore. Everyone's good. No one was ever in trouble at all. It's all fine. Just let it go. Yeah, everybody's moved on. I think we're all good. Everybody's chilling. We're chillying. Okay, he's got like this like double stripe situation that like sometimes connects. Johnny Cash guest starred in that? In what? The Simpsons? Oh, and the Insanity Pepper one? Yeah, where Homer eats like a really spicy chili and like trips out or something. I vaguely remember that. Man, why couldn't Gimli just be like easy to color in? Why couldn't he just have like an easy pattern? I mean, it's not like terrible, it's just... Hi, Upbeat. It's okay to eat chili with beans, but not cook chili with beans? No, I cook chili with beans. And I have to tell you, it's fucking delicious. My chili is good. It's really good chili. I mean, I make it exactly how I like it, so I think it's great, but... I don't think it could win any competitions, because I don't know how, like... true it is to like the art form of chili. People I feel like get really specific about that. Also, probably there's just a lot of people that are better making chili than me, but I do think I make really good chili, and it has beans in it. You're pretty good with spicy things, but you still don't want to push your luck? That's very fair. Everyone's being asked to drop it and change the subject. And talk about faffing things? Yeah. You're gonna find people like that everywhere? Move on? Yeah, we're all good. I think we're good. I think CR was just trying to joke a little bit after the fact. But I think we should just move on. Okay. I'm getting some stripes going. Some spots and stripes. I swear this will look better once it's like... once it looks better. Right now it looks really weird. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that I do this properly. I don't know. It's weird because like the brown part kind of like goes around the edge, but then... Why were you the only one I threatened to time out? Just because everyone else had moved on already and then you were still sending messages about it. But I also didn't time you out. It was just... I was just saying like, if you can't stop talking about it, then I will. Because you're the last person who was still talking about it. But look, don't take it personally. It's... Hi, Kevin. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Everyone's good now. If at this point no one said anything about it at all, everyone would be good. And everyone is welcome and in good shape and we're having a good time. And it's alright. Hi, Sandwich Man. Hey guys, how come we've never seen any sandwiches? Isn't that seen me eat any sandwiches? Isn't that suspicious? Well, what is it suspicious for? Do you think like... Are you thinking that like I like don't have a mouth or something? You're very tired, you just woke up at 3:40 a.m.? Oh my god. Hi, Wobbly Pixels! Welcome. Yeah, we got some pixel art of some stuff. It's a detective office. I'm drawing this snake. This is my pet Gimli. He's a ball python. And I'm drawing him as Watson with a mustache, with a beard. And yeah. How are you? Drink damn you? I ate a sandwich on stream once in episode 17 of my Skyrim streams. That did not happen. As much as I'd love for that to be real so that everyone could drop this whole I don't have a mouth conspiracy that I just made up just now. Dude, this brown is not helping at all. I feel like the way I did this is really weird. And not good. Oof. This is rough because this is really hard to fix. I don't know how much I can go back. Let's see. I feel like I shouldn't have started with the lighter color. I don't know. So I lied to you? What? What do you mean? I didn't lie to you. When did I lie to you? Note to self, make grilled cheese this weekend? Can you make me one, Slappy? Like, cause I want one, but I don't want to make one. Why did you have to say bit? Now you genuinely need a sandwich? Sandlich? Ooh, cause I'm a lich. I'm just joking, it happened live on stream? No, it did not. You'll email it to me? Do you have fax? Could you fax it over? You'd have a sandwich, but you have no bread in the house right now? Oh, damn. Do you usually have bread in the house, or you just like you don't buy bread? I feel like you have to have bread. Here's a screenshot of me actually eating a sandwich live on stream. Dude, what the hell is that? Get that shit out of here. The old guy still uses fax, ageism? I'm asking if you could fax it to me, dude. In this scenario, I would be the one with the fax machine asking if you happen to have one. You know? Maybe what I need to do is do this with opacity. Maybe that's the problem. I'm spitting facts. We need proof of sandwich. I never ate a sandwich on stream. I don't really like eating on stream in general, but a sandwich is probably one of the things that's like harder to eat in front of people and not look nasty. So that's like definitely not something that I would eat on stream. Yeah. Dude, how the fuck do I make Gimli's spots? I've drawn him so many times, and just like every difference in scale is like a whole different challenge. Hi Twilight Drive, spaghetti would be a game changer. Spaghetti, yeah, that's another one that's tough to eat on stream. Yeah, that would be tricky. I received a telegram in the mail, and when I open the envelope, a fist comes out. Whoa. You weren't joking though? What is that in reference to? Faxing knuckle sandwiches was bars, so you had to imagine it? Just dropping some truth bombs. Sofiga is spitting facts. It's reality? Yeah, it's reality. What about Sloppy Joe's? Slappy Joe's? I don't know. Sloppy Joe's, like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, I think. Dude, this sucks, bro. You don't think those were... You think those were invented during the Depression too? Well, it kind of shows, honestly. Not that everything invented during the Depression is bad, but like... A lot of it is just, you know, making do with what you got, which is fine, nothing wrong with that, but just once you don't need to make do, you don't need to do that anymore. And it's fine. Wobbly, bless you. Bless you, thank you. A way to extend meat. Meatloaf sandwich? Is that a thing? Because that seems like it would lend itself pretty well to being a sandwich, but I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Meatloaf sandwich. Yeah, maybe I just need to like respect the outline? I don't know. I don't know how to make this. This is a struggle. Because this is like way too orange. Like Gimli's not this orange. Maybe I just need to make this part more brown, I don't know. That kind of helps. Then I think I need to make this darker too. Now he's too brown. God damn it. Okay, maybe let's make this part more brown and then... Bro, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to do with this. Just maybe like make it more brown in certain parts. It just doesn't fucking look like him at all. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Maybe I just need to draw a new one from scratch. The shape isn't bad though, it's just like all the colors are inverted and like not the way they're supposed to be. Because it's supposed to be like dark and then light in the middle and then light on the edge. And it's like light in the middle and then dark and then dark. I don't fucking know what the hell is going on with this. But I need to make the border clear so that you can see what the fuck is going on. God damn it, Gimli. I can make it like really bright. It's gonna look weird. Maybe I just need to make the center like darker. That's not how he really looks. Some salt and some kind of sauce, just chilling in the pit watching the premiere of Hamlet or Macbeth. Is that your chili recipe? Is that Club Penguin? Hi, Mac. No, it's a gangster penguin. A mob boss penguin. People called Joe were invented during the Depression? Yeah, pretty much. You kind of hate sandwiches with filling like that. You take one bite and it's a huge mess. I agree. I don't like messy sandwiches and stuff. The mob boss penguin? How about a stovepipe hat? You feel like Ren Fair has more regulations and less mutton legs? Oh. Okay. I've never been to a Ren Fair, but I feel like it would be really fun. God, how the fuck do I fix this? Gimli is... It's like light and then dark and light and... Where did the... Did I close it? I think I accidentally closed the Twitch border. Not border, this Gone Faffin thing. I think I closed it. Yeah. Random question. Do I like Thai food? Assuming I've had it before. No real point or follow to that question. Just curiosity strikes. I do. Thai food's really good. Can I time you out for a minute? No. Time yourself out by just don't talk for a minute. What were your hands doing prior? You can actually tie properly again now that both your hands are free? Tex is wondering what you were doing. Interesting. Hey, there's Java. There's Java. I mean, you'll see him at the end of the stream too, but he's here now. What the fuck? Okay, so it's like light, dark, darker, and then light. That's really hard to... So the compromise I made on this version is I just went light, dark, medium, dark. You don't think you've ever had Thai food? He looks very sluggish. Yeah, he's blending together here because of the brown border here needs to be darker in order for it to be clear, but then if it is, it doesn't look like him because he's not like predominantly brown like that. Like that helps a little, but it's still pretty unclear. I think I just need to do it again. I think I just need to draw it over again. Drink, damn you. Thank you. You're short 4 points for a hydrate? Okay, thanks. There, I'm stretching. You read that Cambodia and Thailand went to war today? Is that true? That's terrible if that's true. They better not ruin the next season of White Lotus, damn it. You don't know if it's a war yet, but definitely at least some blows. Hard recommend. White Lotus. Yeah, I've definitely heard people like recommend that, but... Okay, what the hell can I do to... Like, I'm debating if it's worth deleting this entirely or working with some of the outline that I have here. I feel like it might be easier to just delete it. Because I just have to, like, fix all this shit. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have made the body like white to start with? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I also just need to pick like a different shape for the middle part of the body that's gonna be easier. Also don't like how the head looks. I split him in half, oh my god. Yeah, it's just the shape is too complicated with the pattern for it to read, and I also just need to redo the pattern entirely because the way that, like, I need to find a consistent way to simplify his color scheme that's gonna work at this scale. And I need to figure that out before I just start doing it because it's not coming together on its own. Okay, a snake that is swirled up into a ball is like a pretty easy thing for most people's brains to like be like, oh yeah, snakes do that. But if I do that, the tail is going the wrong way. Maybe I can Maybe I can just... I'm trying to think if there's a way that the tail can... I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so if we just... do that... But I feel like I want his tail to be somewhere. What if I give him broad shoulders and legs? Oh my god, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm trying to think how I can include the tail. If this part goes past the front of the body, maybe? Like this. But then that becomes pretty unclear in another way. I feel like this is the move. It's just to delete it. Okay. You had a friend who loved Souls-likes more than any other game and he had to put Sekiro down because it was too much Souls strictness. Yeah, I don't know if the strictness will be good for me. I think it might be... I think it might be tough for me. I'm avoiding the suffering of Sekiro. You weren't here for the Elden phase? I mean, I definitely did a lot of dumb shit in Elden Ring. Okay, what do I want to do for this? How is he gonna be posed? Because he has to have a beard, so his head has to be pointed to the side. At least a little bit. And then... he could be like... this? I'm trying to see in my mind what the fuck I want to do. I mean, he could be poking up from the center of himself. I don't know that I've seen him do that, but he does do a lot of weird poses. He looks like a tire. You were lucky. You weren't here for the whole Elden. I'm seeing in my artist's eyes. I'm trying to like think about where his body would be, and I don't think I like this either. We're also like out of time, but I feel like it's so unsatisfying if I just don't. What if I just do this? There he is. That's him, but he's Noir now. Great job. I drew it so fast. Yeah, but he has to have a beard and a hat. And he has to be like Watson. Alright, hold on. I want to do that. Okay, and then I need his head like to the side. We're just gonna like staple it. Excuse me, bitch. Okay. Staple it together. Like, oh god. There you go. Everybody's favorite Gimli, like how he looks like. It looks just like him. Said everyone at once. Wow, great job. Said everybody. Have him sliding in through the bottom of the window. Might be easier if I skip the curling of the body. I guess that's true. Yeah, he could just be like sliding in. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what color to... Because I want to draw it in white, but then I can't fucking see what I'm drawing because it's white on white. Because the window's white. Everyone, you're not saying, wow, great job. What I even pay you all for? Missing the beard, amazing work. Looks so good now. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Red beard. Alright, hold on. Okay. So, alright. Fucking god. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, this. And then he's like... this. I mean, this is the type of snake shit that he would do, so it's not... He's not this big. Yeah, no. Okay. So that's fine. Then... I guess I can give him a little snout. Okay, but then the problem remains of adding the white parts. I'm gonna make this slightly more... God, that's so similar to the window. That's gonna be a big problem. It's gonna cause me a lot of problems. God damn it. Because his whole stomach is white. Like, that's... that's what we're working with. That is not the nod? What? Art Zoomies? You did the Boba Fett nod of approval earlier? Oh, what AdScript did is not the nod? Oh boy. How do I make this different? I can make it darker. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then I need to put this color in places because the edge is like light brown. And then that goes like this. Okay. Like that. And then this part goes like that. Okay, this is like him if he was like an anaconda or something. I guess if Gimli was Watson, he'd be enormous. Maybe he ate Watson. And he became huge. That would be kind of fun. I mean, I guess not if he ate a person, but I don't know. A concerned angel? What does that convey? Some kind of transcendent disapproval, I think. I agree. I like that. Okay. And then I need... Okay, I need like darker parts. Like this. And like that. And then I need to put some like lighter parts on some of that shit. Okay. Because he's got like a light part in the middle of his back. Okay, I think I'm figuring it out. Like this needs to be thicker. Okay, that's fine. And then we're just gonna add some of these darker parts here, I guess. It doesn't really look very good. But it's like okay. Oh, I know. Maybe some sparkles will make it look good. Sparkles will help. There, now it has the like sparkliness that it needs. Okay, there. Now it's sparkly enough. I think the white part needs to be sparkly too. Okay. Alright, now we need to do the face. Alright. And then he's got that like orange stripe. And his nose is like black and stuff. I don't know. Tex, bless you. Thank you for gifting a sub to Captain Commander. This one is a good song. Yeah, the music in A Short Hike is really good. Oh, I don't remember what Gimli's nose looks like. I'm just looking at him. Okay. Okay. Start with solid colors to make it easy. His face is like half white, but it's like kind of a gray white. Like that. And then he's got like a little bit of orange. And then we'll put like this. Okay. And then he needs a beard. You just looked at York in the preview and he actually looks exactly as devastated and forlorn as someone would look if they had salmon arms and had flies all over. Oh yeah, he does kinda. Yeah, he does. Fucking York, man. Get out of here, York. Okay. Alright, Gimli's coming in. And now I need to give him a beard. Any other like characteristics of Watson other than his like cane that I could give him? That I could give Gimli so that he like has like a Watson type sense to him. Is Watson an ex-soldier? He is. You saw a video of a bear eating a fish, it changed you forever? In a bad way? The life of a salmon is surprisingly hardcore and depressing? It is. It is. I feel like salmon documentaries are interesting. Okay. Is this like a whole universe with lore? Not really. It's kind of, I mean, it kind of is, I guess, because there's a lot of stream memes about like noir stuff. But basically, all of these are just redeems and like requests from the viewers, from all the faffers here. So there's not really lore. It's just kind of like, there's like stream lore, but it's not like this is like some kind of like world that has like a story to it or anything. It's more or less random jokes and bits from the stream. Okay, he needs to have a beard and a fedora. And Darkstar said a red beard, which is gonna be interesting. Because it may not look like a beard, because snakes don't usually have beards, and red is sort of an unusual color for a beard. It's a compilation of our harebrained ideas. Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna do our best. Gimli, beard. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to make this look like a beard. This is kind of tricky. That does not look like a beard at all. I feel like the red color is really hard. A bearded snake looks wrong. You just wanted something to pop? I'm gonna try... Maybe try a different color? I'm just thinking like what would work. Like maybe like gray? Just cause like old man beards are like a thing, and then... Maybe that'll be like, oh, like old man beard. Cause I mean, I could try to have like mustache and then like a beard. Maybe if it's like more black. Dude, I don't know. It's really hard. I think that's why I kind of drew him the way I did the first time, is so that he would have like a bigger head so that you could make it look more like a beard. But isn't there a type of lizard called bearded? Yeah, bearded dragon. I used to have one as a pet. They're super cute. Try hair instead? Like how so? Like long hair? What if I had an army of skinks? That'd be kind of fun. A mohawk? Oh, I was thinking like we could put him in like a blonde wig or something. Give him my hair? My hair's brown. It's like... He's all brown. I can't add any more brown to this fucking snake or this drawing. There's so much brown. I feel like a blonde wig could work. I mean, not to assume that that's not his natural hair. But just to assume that. What about that? Looks like a guy from an 80s band. A little bit, yeah. Oh my fucking god. Stop. Cool? Alright, sweet. I got Darkstar's approval. That's all I needed. Okay. Just gotta give this some like hair lines and stuff. I don't know. Does that look like a snake wearing a wig? I don't know, dude. Look at that majestic hair. It just needs more like definition to it, I feel like. But I don't really know how to do that. Wow, Gimli is really zooming everywhere. Snake looks like a punk rocker from the 80s. 80s punk rocker? Watson Gimli. Now this really doesn't look like Watson. But, you know what? That's okay. Maybe like highlights? Okay, that's giving it something. Yeah, sure. It looks shiny, I guess. Gimli Watson fight the Power Man. Okay, but we need to also give him a fedora. So let's go to the hat layer. Any colors you want for the fedora, Darkstar? Any thoughts? Purple? Alright, sweet. I I can do that. Purple fedora collar. Okay. Fedoras are like... what the fuck kind of shape? Like that? Is that like a fedora shape? You made Gimli a pimp? Yeah, I guess you did kinda. Looks like a fireman's hat. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, they have that very flat front. I mean, the thing about a fedora that's classic is like the dent in the middle, but you wouldn't be able to see that from the side. And I feel like if I do this, then it just looks round. So, that's not what you meant by even better? We turned Gimli into something not noir, but perhaps even better. Oh, a pimp? Pimply? That just sounds like he's pimply, not like a pimp. Not that he is a pimp, that's weird. I don't like that. I guess that's kind of fedora-ish. This I feel like similarly needs some highlights, maybe. I don't know. A pimp named Gimli? I guess. I feel like his eye is like not very clear. I don't know. Maybe this needs to be a little darker. I don't know. Amazing that purple hats have so singularly have been captured by a single culture group. What, pimps? Now give him a cane with a giant diamond as a handle. Poor Sofia just wants to show her Twitch viewers her beloved pet snake, and he ended up getting turned into a pimp. There are worse fates. Gotta say the whole thing with the name Gotta say the whole thing the name is a pimp named Gimli. Okay. Darkstar, you don't think I'm getting the reference? I don't know. If it's a joke, if the Joker wore a hat, it would be that one. It does look like a Joker hat. Hat and hair is too much. Should be one or the other. Look, I'm not in control here, okay? This is what it is. You know? Plus, we can just take all the hats away. If you guys don't like the hats, we can just take them all away. No more hats for anyone. Hats? No hats. Hatless reality? Hats? No hats. Keep the hats? No. Tech said it's too much. Nobody gets any hats. No, I like the hats. Okay. Well, we are over time. We're at the end of the stream. There's still some things left to draw. A good handful of things. But I think so. I was going to finish this off stream, But maybe what I'll do instead is next week I'm going to start a new game. We're not going to be doing drawing streams every Thursday anymore, but every so often we'll do a drawing stream and we'll continue working on this. What the hell is that? I think that that's from Gimli. It's like a leftover. Girl, what? Get out of here. What the f... Oh my god, why is this on a random thing? Why is this here? Ruining my life. I can't even tell what that's from. Got slime on his chin? No, why did I have to notice that? Get... Oh god, what the fuck is that? Hats? Gimli? This thing. What the fuck? How did I draw that on a random layer that I didn't use today? That's just here. It's not in the dead plant layer. Penguin mob boss? Bro. Fucking penguin try to screw me, bro. I'm gonna have to get him for that one. Okay, but yeah, we'll leave this here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this art stream. And next week we'll start a new game. I don't know what it's gonna be. You like banana bread? Have a good night. Oh, that's great. I like banana bread too. Bye, thank you. Let's go big face. Boom. Here we go. The July pumpkin, which is a sunflower. Penguin mob boss, a pimp snake, a pervert rabbit. No, Darkstar, why you gotta make it like that? You know, when you tried one, you thought to yourself, hey, this tastes like chicken, but the fact it was a buffalo, you thought, nah, man, you don't want to think you're stupid because you ain't stupid. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. The pumpkin has graced us? Yeah. July pumpkin. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have good weekends, and I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday and Thursday with a new game. And that'll be pretty fun. Get some new energy, some new vibes going. Grand Canyon tourist shirt? It is! That's exactly what it is. I got it in Grand Canyon. Although, honestly, mostly I like this shirt for the back. This part is like, whatever. The back is like a Grand Canyon graphic that I like. It reminds me of the trip. Well, I hope you enjoyed this shirt then. I guess. I don't know. Ghost shirt? Yeah. Wait, stream. Sorry, stream. I just read shirt for no reason. The back is Mount Rushmore? That would be a twist. Well, I'm not going to turn around and show you, so you'll just have to take my word for it. Alright, guys. Take care. Have good times. Have good days. I'm shirt-pilled. I was just reading about the shirt. I'm sorry. Okay. See you guys next time. Reminds you of Vault Tech? It does a little bit. Okay. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye, everyone. Have good times. Have good days. See you in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye. Peace.